Second, on national security, we do know that in the last 2 months we've had an airliner get blown up, apparently by terrorists. We've had civilians massacred in Beirut, in Paris, in Mali, and then recently in San Bernardino. The investigations are still ongoing, but the one thing we do know is that none of these terrorist attacks were caused by Syrian refugees. And it was sort of bizarre to me last month when the House of Representatives, in a very knee-jerk reaction, did a response which essentially passed the bill that I voted no on, that was going to essentially ban Syrian refugees from coming to the United States. And it's strange to me and completely idiotic to scapegoat a group of people that had nothing to do with these terrorist attacks. I am now 20 years in the military. I served active duty for 4 years. I've been in the reserves now 16 years. Actually 2 weeks ago, the Air Force selected me for promotion to colonel. So military strategists from Sun Tzu till today, from all our generals, what they'll teach is that to defeat your enemy, you need to know your enemy. And our enemies are ISIL and Al-Qaeda and other terrorist organizations. They are not Syrian refugees fleeing these terrorist organizations. And if you look at the facts, last year the U.S. let in about 2,200 Syrian refugees. Half were children, a quarter were senior citizens. If we can't vet them, they don't come in. They go through an 18 to 24 month vetting process. So it was totally bizarre that we would scapegoat this group of people. And I'm very pleased that after the House of Representatives actually sat back, thought about it, they realized what a stupid thing that was. And if you look at their most recent bills that passed Congress in terms of the omnibus, it did not include anything on Syrian refugees. The other point that I want to make is when I was active duty in the Air Force, I worked on Operation Pacific Haven. It was a humanitarian operation that went in and extracted thousands of Kurds, Iraqis, out of northern Iraq, because at the time Saddam Hussein was going to go in and kill them. So we took these Kurds out of northern Iraq, we flew them to Guam, where I was stationed, and we had to vet them and to make sure they were secure, and then we flew most of them to the United States. To this day, the Kurds love the United States. They are one of our main allies in the Middle East. So there is a number of strategic reasons also why we have Syrian refugees come to the United States. And just in our history, right, America was started because of people fleeing religious persecution. And it was completely, not only just bizarre, it was un-American for us to scapegoat this group of people. And hopefully, other than what presidential candidates or Republican sides say, hopefully this issue dies down. And then, thank you.